Ladies and gentlemen, there's only one way that a conservative candidate will be president on January 20th, 2025. That's if their campaign engages in legal ballot harvesting. The Democrats have been doing it for 30 years. They've gotten really good at it recently. Let's hear from Charlie Kirk, and I'll tell you more about the plan.
Why do you think the Democrats are comfortable running a brain-dead idiot who obviously can't speak in sentences? They are confident that their machinery is so good they could run anybody. But they are also afraid that if we as Republicans wake up and notice, adapt with agility, and we start to change the way that we do our grassroots activity, I firmly believe this, everybody, we are going to win by so much that they will not be able to cheat to come even close if we fix our elections in these states. I firmly believe it. I'm going to say this as blunt as possible, but we have to fix it. If nothing changes, in November of 2024, we're going to get really excited on election night. It'll seem that our candidate, which will probably be Donald Trump, is up by a lot in Georgia. Up by a lot in Arizona. Up by a lot in Wisconsin. And you're going to go to bed. And you're going to wake up like, it's weird. Where did all those ballots come from? And all of a sudden, a 200,000 Trump lead will become 120,000. And then it will become Thursday. And it will become an 80,000 vote lead. And then it will be Friday. And it will be a 60,000 vote lead. And then it will be Saturday, and it will be a 10,000 vote lead. And then it will be Sunday, and then it will be Joe Biden is up by 4,000 votes.
So what you've had is conservative candidates having 1 day of voting on voting day, and then leftist candidates having 30 days of voting. They're sending their campaign staff in many states, not all, but in many states, to collect ballots at people's doors. They're showing up at people's doors. These people were not going to go vote on their own volition. They've had these Democrat campaign workers show up and say, hey, we'd really like for you to vote. You can do it right here. They're showing up at their door. Whereas Republicans were telling people, oh, just make sure you show up on election day. Well, if you're talking to thousands of people over the period of 6 months leading up to the election, you're not going to be able to call thousands of people on election day and say, hey, are you showing up? You might be able to call a few hundred, but not thousands. So if you got 30 days to collect ballots versus 1 day, you're going to get what is called low propensity voters. The only way to match the Democrats, the number of low propensity voters they get, is to chase ballots. Kari Lake announced she's running for the United States Senate, and she will be chasing ballots. Donald Trump has endorsed chasing ballots for his campaign, but Republicans, conservatives, everywhere are going to have to get comfortable with this strategy, and whoever is talking against this strategy, they really don't want conservative candidates to win, including the presidency. How do I know this? I worked for Trump in 2020. I saw on the ground what the Democrats were able to do by collecting ballots at the door. It's a whole different strategy. We've got to do it, conservatives, have got to do it better than they do it. That's how to win the White House with a conservative candidate. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up, hit the follow page. We'll be back with more videos soon.